Mä oon Martti Kuoppa, mä oon 40-vuotias ja sit mä oon ajanut 30 vuotta BMX Flatlandia ja mä kehitin Blender-tempun.
Yo, Ephraim, what up? Chad J here in Long Beach, just giving you a shout to say congrats on Flatmatters' 10th anniversary. That's super rad, dude. That's a decade. You pulled a decade. Now it's time to start working on that double.
Hi, my name's James McGraw. I'm 48 years old. I live in Monument, Colorado. I'm the organizer of the American Flatland Association. I've been competing in Flatland for well over 30 years. Flatland has always been part of my life. It's just something I've done since I was a kid. Absolutely love it. It's my passion. I used to make a living at it. Now it's more my hobby, but I still absolutely love doing it. Make a point to ride every single day. I'm a father of 3. I've got my kids involved in riding. It's really kind of a big highlight in my life to be able to share my love of flatland riding with my children. But I also own a window tint shop. I do window tinting, vinyl wraps, auto glass. So that's how I support myself nowadays, which also has a benefit because I have the window tint shop as an indoor riding spot in the winter. I call it the Tintadome. Everybody's probably seen it. I post a lot of videos of me riding inside there. A lot of people have come and ridden in the shop. I also have my backyard paved, another really popular riding spot with people passing through Colorado. So yeah, my passion's pretty strong in the flatland community.
With less and less BMX media outlets reporting actual BMX news these days, I think Flatmatters is still doing a pretty good job at reporting kind of quite newsworthy stuff. So things like events that are coming up, I mean obviously like all the latest edits, but also kind of referring to a little bit of history and posting contest results as well. The stuff that's perhaps not quite the sort of typical sort of clickbait that you get in a lot of online media these days, but I think all of that stuff, that balance of reportage just contributes to a healthier scene altogether.
Viimeisen 10 vuoden aikana mä oon seurannut Flatmattersonline.comin toimintaa ja tullut siihen tulokseen, että taitaa olla ainoa uutissivusto, kuka oikeasti välittää BMX Flatlandin päivittäisistä tapahtumista, että on ne sitten niinku kilpailu, on ne sitten haastatteluja, on ne sitten mitä tahansa lajiin liittyvää, niin Ephraim Catlow aina jaksaa postaa ja olla silleen niin kuin tuomassa näitä uutisia ihmisten luettavaksi ja nähtäväksi ja kuultavaksi, niin siinä mielessä se on kyllä todella arvokasta työtä, mitä hän tekee tämän lajin eteen, ja kaiken hän tekee kuitenkin niin kuin rakkaudesta lajiin ja ilman mitään korvausta. Se on niin kuin hatunnostoarvoinen suoritus kyllä tämä viimeinen 10 vuotta.
So as far as Flatmatters goes, the biggest contribution that Flatmatters has, in my opinion, is the fact that it's a united way to show what's going on in the flatland community. Ephraim is one of the most knowledgeable people in the BMX flatland industry, hands down, without a doubt. And he shares content daily. He knows what to look for. He knows what's worth sharing. He knows how to push people. People are driven and motivated by Flatmatters because back in the day it was you went to a contest and a photographer's walking around, you wanted to get your picture so that it would end up in a magazine. Well, those days are gone. We have the social media which saturates the market, but Flatmatters really highlights the exclusive content of riding in today's day and age. So getting yourself on Flatmatters is kind of a big deal. And then the must watch, well, that's like the dream for everybody. Like that's a goal. So Flatmatters not only keeps us up to date on what's going on in the world, but it also gives us a challenge. It motivates us to push ourselves as riders to try and get that pinnacle must-watch edit. You know, that drives a lot of people, and it's quite an amazing format, and it's an amazing thing what Ephraim has done over all these years to keep everybody up on the who's who and the new guy who's just shown up and absolutely unbelievable talent. It's an amazing website, and I think the biggest contribution is the fact that it just keeps us all united so we can be one big family and know what's going on in the world.
I think of all of my favourite edits over the years, and it's not necessarily like all the usual suspects like Sir Visual and John Yo and, you know, all the kind of like more sort of well-known writers, but it's also a great place to find some of the more kind of obscure writers I probably wouldn't have heard of, like Takuya Higa and Shintaro over the years was just posting banger after banger on Flatmatters. Waldemar Fatkin as well. There's been a great scene of writers posting super edits on Flatmatters.
Kun mä ajattelen Flatmattersonline.com-sivustoa, niin ensimmäisen mulle tulee mieleen Must Watch tagillä varustetut videot, ja ne on yleensä ne, mitä mä katson. Että mä en halua kuulostaa omahyväiseltä tai muutenkaan kylmältä, mutta ne on oikeastaan ainoat videot, mitä mä katselen. Mä oon nähnyt niin paljon Flatland-videoita mun elämän aikana, että Must Watch on semmonen hyvä tagi, koska mä tiedän sitten, että se on niin sanottu kovaa kamaa, kun mä katson ne videot.
So when I think of Flatmatters, what I think about is the must-watch. My biggest goal with Flatmatters, Ephraim's a good friend of mine, and I couldn't get a must-watch to save my life. And it's partially in fact that I saturate my Facebook and social media pages with my posts daily, screaming and acting like a spaz, as everyone knows. But it drove me crazy. It was a mission of mine to get on Flatmatters Must Watch. So when I think of Flatmatters, what I think of is my desire to push myself and make myself write harder, make a better video, pull harder tricks, be more original. You know, it's a incredible motivational website for me personally, because I want to get that must-watch edit. And then the other thing about it is, you know, I like I said earlier, is I feel like it just drives people, it motivates us, it keeps us up to date. You can see something that someone did and you can start to push yourself in a new direction because you're like, that's something I could do, that's in my realm of tricks. And things can evolve. So the Facebook pages are great, but sometimes we're not friends with that underground guy who just did something really amazing. And it can give us ideas, it can influence us, and that's the amazing thing. I think that's the biggest contribution, is just what it does for the community as a whole to push writers.
I think it was when Flatmatters first posted a video I had uploaded to Vimeo, and it was an extra section from Record Collection, and it was some great footage in there, like early footage of Phil Dolan riding with doing his brakeless nose manual and riding in his Peckham spot.
Ephraim pyysi mua kertomaan ensimmäisen muiston, minkä mä muistan tästä Flatmattersonline.com-sivustosta, ja nyt on pakko rehdisti sanoa, että mä en muista, koska mä oon suunnilleen 10 vuotta katsonut päivittäin tätä sivustoa ja lukenut artikkeleja ja lukenut haastatteluja ja katsellut näitä videoita, niin mun on mahdoton sanoa, mikä se on se ensimmäinen, koska nyt kaikki on vaan sillain niin kuin pyörii filmillä päässä ja en oikein osaa kyllä saada kiinni, mikä se oli se ihan ensimmäinen, mutta jätetään tähän tää vastaus. Kiitos.
My first memory of Flatmatters, I honestly don't know. It's you know, always been one of those sites that when it came out, when it was new, it was pretty cool. I was pretty stoked on it. You know, Facebook was starting to build some popularity, or whatever it was, MySpace, you know, I mean, the social media thing was just kind of really getting prominent. But as Flatmatters grew, it was my daily newspaper. That's kind of my first memory of what I really think of when I think of Flatmatters. Was I'd wake up, I'd want to know what's going on. I was motivated to see who was doing something crazy or new or whatever. And I think that was really my first memories of it, was just trying to stay connected to the Flatland community and find out what's going on in the world. And having someone like Ephraim behind the scenes pointing out what maybe some of us didn't notice really made a huge difference in how I viewed it, because his knowledge and understanding and his ability to notice the tiny little tweak that someone put on a trick really is incredible. And it just made me want to go to that page daily, and the updates, you know, what's going on, the contests that he covers, the, you know, must watch, as I've said before. All these things are just kind of my first memories, are really just getting to know the rest of the world, getting to know the rest of the riders and seeing what's going on. That's there's no one specific moment. It's just something that once I started watching Flatmatters, it just became my daily newspaper. It's what I wake up to in the morning. It's what I do, and it's just part of my daily life. And I have to say, big thanks to Ephraim Catlow for all he does for the Flatland community by having this page. This isn't something that he does for a living, for money. It's something he does for his passion and his love of Flatland BMX, and he shares it with everybody on a daily. It's a pretty incredible thing, and I think we as a Flatland community owe him a lot, because he really puts it out there for us and keeps us in tune with everybody in the world, and it's an amazing thing. Thank you, Ephraim, for all that you do. Motherfucker, that was weird.